Hello and welcome to Talk Sarah. We are happy you are here with us learning English through gentle and friendly stories today.
Our topic is Christmas Eve, the evening before Christmas Day, and many families enjoy warm moments together during this special night.
This evening is full of lights, soft music, and family traditions that make people feel thankful, peaceful, relaxed, and sometimes excited.
Before we go deeper, please subscribe so you can enjoy more simple English lessons and friendly podcast conversations with us later.
Christmas Eve happens on December 24, and in many countries, this night feels more emotional than the morning of Christmas Day.
Families often come together, prepare a special meal, and enjoy simple activities at home, which makes this evening calm and meaningful.
Some families cook turkey or fish, others make pasta, and some prepare sweet desserts like cookies, cakes, or pies that smell beautiful.
My family often baked cookies with cinnamon, chocolate, or vanilla, and the sweet smell made our house warm and full of holiday feelings.
Many people light candles or turn on soft lights, and this creates a warm atmosphere where everyone feels comfortable and peaceful together.
Some families play soft Christmas songs, and these songs help everyone relax and slow down because this night is gentle and very calm.
There are many traditions around the world, and some families open one gift, while others wait until morning to open all the presents.
Some families tell stories, watch classic movies, or play board games, and this helps everyone connect and feel close during this night.
In many countries, children go to bed early because they feel excited about seeing presents under the tree when they wake up tomorrow.
Some families leave cookies and milk for Santa, and this tradition makes children smile and imagine Santa arriving quietly in the night.
In some houses, parents read a gentle Christmas story before bedtime, and children listen while imagining magical things happening soon.
Other families go to church for a special service, and the church often has candles, soft singing, and calming messages about kindness.
The idea of peace is very important during this evening, and people try to be kind, patient, and gentle with others at this special time.
Some families travel to visit relatives, and this can be busy, but people still try to keep a calm and friendly feeling during this night.
Many streets look beautiful with lights, and walking in the evening can feel peaceful, especially when you see colorful decorations outside.
Sometimes families sit near the window and watch the snow fall slowly, and every snowflake looks like a tiny star shining in the dark sky.
Not all countries have snow, but many people enjoy looking at lights, trees, and decorations that make homes look warm and beautiful.
Christmas Eve is also a time to think about happy memories, and families often talk about past holidays and childhood traditions together.
Some people also call family members on the phone or send messages, and this helps them feel close even when they live far away.
If you want to describe this evening, you can say, "We had a peaceful night together," and that sentence sounds natural and friendly.
You can also say, "We watched a Christmas movie and enjoyed a quiet evening," which is simple, easy to remember, and useful for beginners.
When you want to talk about food, you can say, "We had a special dinner," or "We ate delicious cookies," and both are easy sentences.
You can describe feelings with words like peaceful, relaxed, excited, thankful, and these words are common and simple for learners to use.
If you want to ask someone about their traditions, you can say, "What do you usually do on Christmas Eve?" And this question feels polite.
Many learners want examples of easy answers, so you can say, "We stayed at home," or "We visited family," or "We baked sweet cookies."
You can also say, "We watched a movie," "We listened to music," or "We decorated the tree," and all these are common Christmas actions.
A useful phrase is "spend time together," And this phrase is perfect for describing almost any family activity on this special evening.
Another simple phrase is light candles. And you can also say decorate the house. And these phrases help you share what you did.
If you want to express calm feelings, you can say, it felt peaceful, it felt relaxing, or it felt warm. And these are simple phrases.
Some people like to write cards or messages on Christmas Eve, and this small action helps them feel connected with friends everywhere.
Reading Christmas stories is a lovely activity too, because stories feel gentle and magical, and they help children relax before bedtime.
Many families prepare stockings for the morning, and children enjoy hanging them near the fireplace or near the Christmas tree at night.
Stockings are small bags or long socks where parents place tiny gifts, candies, or surprises that children discover when they wake up.
When you describe this, you can say, we filled the stockings or we checked the stockings, and both phrases sound natural in English.
The most important thing about Christmas Eve is not the gifts, but the warm moments, the soft music, and the time shared with people you love.
Learning these simple phrases helps you talk about this evening clearly, and next you will hear more friendly explanations and examples.
All right, now let's continue and learn some simple phrases you can use when you talk about your personal Christmas Eve traditions.
A very common phrase is, on Christmas Eve, we usually, and you can finish this sentence with any activity that your family normally does.
For example, you can say, on Christmas Eve, we usually eat dinner together. Or, on Christmas Eve, we usually watch a holiday movie.
You can also say, we normally visit grandparents, or we usually stay at home, and both forms are simple and natural for this topic.
Try to think about your own habits and make small sentences that describe actions. For example, we sing songs, or we light candles.
Another useful pattern is, I like to, so you can say, I like to read a story, I like to bake cookies, or I like to relax with music.
When you want to talk about feelings, you can say, I feel peaceful, I feel excited, or I feel happy. And these words are very common.
If you want to describe the atmosphere, you can use easy adjectives like warm, calm, quiet, gentle, magical, or beautiful in your sentence.
For example, the house feels warm, or the night feels calm, or the lights look beautiful. And these phrases are short and friendly.
It also helps to use time expressions like in the evening, at night, or before bedtime, because these expressions sound very natural.
You can practice like this. In the evening, we listen to music. Or at night, we open a small present. Or before bedtime, we read together.
Now, let's look at some tiny conversation examples so you can imagine real English situations and practice useful questions and answers.
Here is one example. You ask, what do you usually do on Christmas Eve? And someone answers, we watch a movie and drink hot chocolate.
Another example is, where do you spend Christmas Eve? And a possible answer is, we spend it at home with our grandparents and cousins.
A third example is, do you open presents? And someone might answer, we open one present at night, but most presents wait for morning.
You can also ask, who do you spend the evening with? And someone answers, I spend the evening with my family and my best friends.
These questions are simple, friendly, and easy to remember, so try to repeat them slowly and practice answering with short, natural phrases.
Now, let's practice a small activity together, and I will ask a question, and you can think of your answer, even if you say it quietly alone.
Question 1. What do you usually do on Christmas Eve? And you can answer, we cook dinner, or we visit relatives, or many other things.
Question 2. Do you watch movies? And you can answer, yes, we watch movies, or no, we listen to music, or sometimes we do both.
Question 3. Do you bake cookies? And you can answer, yes, I bake cookies, or no, but I eat cookies, or we buy cookies instead.
If you want to say a little more, try adding feelings. For example, yes, we bake cookies, and we feel excited to taste them in the evening.
Another helpful exercise is describing your favorite moment. For example, my favorite moment is lighting the tree before dinner begins.
Or you can say, my favorite moment is drinking hot chocolate. Or, my favorite moment is hearing music in the quiet evening air.
When you describe memories, you can use the past simple. For example, last year we watched a long movie, or last year we baked cookies.
Also, you can say, when I was young, I listened to stories. Or, when I was a child, I looked at the lights outside my window at night.
Remember that you do not need perfect grammar. Just try to speak slowly, use simple vocabulary, and enjoy telling your short Christmas story.
Many learners feel shy when speaking, but Christmas topics are friendly and people often enjoy hearing sweet memories and simple details.
You can practice with a friend and ask each other small questions like, what do you eat? What do you watch? Or what do you enjoy?
You can also write 2 or 3 short sentences in a notebook and later read them aloud slowly, which helps with pronunciation and rhythm.
When beginners talk about holidays, they sometimes translate every word from their language, but here it is better to keep things simple.
Try using easy verbs like eat, watch, visit, listen, bake, read, or relax, because these verbs describe most actions on Christmas Eve.
You can also use friendly connectors like and, then, after that, and finally, which help your story sound smooth and natural in English.
For example, you could say, we ate dinner and then we watched a movie. After that, we talked, and finally, we went to bed feeling relaxed.
Another example is, we listened to music and then we decorated the tree. After that, we drank tea, and finally, we read a peaceful story.
You can also change connectors, for example, later, next, or at the end, and this helps your story move gently from one idea to another.
If you want to invite someone to share stories, you can say, please tell me about your Christmas Eve, which sounds polite and friendly.
Another nice question is, do you have a tradition? Or do you celebrate this evening? And these questions are easy for international friends.
Many people celebrate Christmas Eve even if they do not follow every tradition because they enjoy lights, quiet evenings, and soft music.
Some people celebrate in different ways, for example, with friends, or by traveling, or by relaxing alone. And all of these are normal.
No matter how you spend the evening, you can always describe your actions with short sentences, clear verbs, and simple, calm vocabulary. When you finish speaking, you can add a short feeling. For example, it feels peaceful, or it feels exciting, which completes your idea.
These activities and phrases help you tell a small personal story about Christmas Eve, and now we can continue gently toward useful tips.
We will look at more small techniques and helpful expressions, and we will continue building simple sentences step by step together. In this final part, let's give a few last tips so you can speak with more confidence when you talk about Christmas Eve in English.
A very helpful idea is to keep your sentences short and clear, and remember that simple verbs and easy adjectives always sound friendly.
You can also practice describing what you see, what you hear, and what you feel, because these details make your story soft and natural.
For example, you can say, I see colorful lights, I hear gentle music, or I feel relaxed, and these phrases are simple and pleasant.
Another idea is to learn 2 or 3 new words each holiday and use them in a small sentence, such as, the candles look beautiful.
You can also repeat your favorite sentences slowly every week, and this helps your memory grow and makes your speaking feel calm.
Try recording your voice and listen later, because this helps you hear your rhythm, your pronunciation, and your gentle speaking speed.
When you practice with others, be patient, listen to their ideas, and enjoy learning about different traditions and family memories.
You can also ask friends online about their traditions, and you may discover new customs, foods, or activities that sound very interesting.
Many learners think they need difficult vocabulary, but actually, simple words about light, music, food, and family are often the best.
Also, remember kind holiday expressions such as Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, and Have a peaceful evening with your family.
You can use these friendly expressions when you end a message, write a card, or finish a small conversation about the holiday season.
If you want to sound natural, try using the present simple for regular traditions and the past simple for stories about last year.
For example, we usually stay at home describes a habit, and last year we visited our cousins describes a memory from the past.
When you want to make longer sentences, you can use connectors like and, then, later, and after that to link your ideas smoothly.
You can also add small feeling words like peaceful, warm, beautiful, relaxed, or excited, which make your story pleasant to hear.
Another gentle tip is to focus on one moment only, such as decorating the tree or baking cookies, instead of telling many details fast. When you slow down, your story feels more calm and clear, and listeners have time to understand your ideas without stress or confusion. You can also ask a friendly question at the end. For example, what do you do? Or how do you celebrate? And wait for their answer.
This helps you start a small conversation about Christmas Eve, and you can learn new vocabulary from your friends or family members.
And finally, please remember to comment and subscribe because your support helps this gentle English community grow little by little.
We feel happy to share these ideas with you, and we hope your holiday season feels peaceful, warm, and full of soft and gentle light.